Hola guys, I'm just sending out my invites to people. I gotta get on here and find it. Let's see here. Where would it be? Here we go. Let me share
Planet
this.
Fitness is the official fitness partner of...
Just give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna share. How do I share this? Just give me a second. Turn that down. Hang on in there, guys. I'm just gonna send this to all of my socials. Share. Let's do a Facebook feed. I am live. Oops, I'm trying to type it and it's on my phone. Give me a second. I'm live. Come hang out. If you're in here, leave a comment and let me know who's in here. Come hang out with me. Next. Post. Let's share this again. I have to get my glasses on. I make my room dark now, which it makes it so much prettier. But I gotta get this going here. Let's see, y'all. Okay, share. Just give me a second, y'all. I'm working on this. Share. Oh, let's go and put this on Discord. We want to put it on announcements. Okay. I'm alive. I'm alive. Come hang out with me. Send. Okay, that's on my Discord. You guys gotta join my Discord. Priscilla, go lay down, baby. Go lay down. All right, let's share this again. I gotta get on all my platforms, so it takes me a second here. Share. Let's get this on. Can I put it on my... Okay, let's do this. Let me go into my Instagram and share it there. Let's see. I need to add. Why is this not working? This thing's always annoying to me. There we go. Add. Oh, what picture should I put up on this one? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take a picture of this. No, I'm not gonna put it on Insta. Screw it. All right, everybody, how you guys doing? Let me pin up a comment in here. Leave a comment and let me know where you are listening from. And we will pin this guy right here. Pin. Wow, what a day, guys. It's been busy. How you guys doing? Oh, I also need to get my headphones on. That's the other thing I need to do. Otherwise, when I go to play music, it's gonna backfire on me. Let me get a second here. Hold on. Make sure this is working so I can hear it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's working. Okay, cool. So what's going on with you guys? How's life? It has been a crazy couple of days. I just released this song this morning. ICE is, gone on a spree. Protesters are out. We've invaded Venezuela for oil. We are no longer doing the America First, which is what the president ran on, and all of the people that I was talking about saying, hey, we just want America first, but, invading another country again, starting another war. We are building up our $1 trillion budget to $1.5 trillion, which tells me that we're preparing for, pieces are moving for even a greater global conflict. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to go into. There's a lot to discuss. And I'm just curious where you guys all land on these things, and here's the thing on my channel here, we've got people on the left, we've got people on the right. We are a place where we can have open dialogue, we can discuss, we can talk. I'm trying to get back into here to make sure I can see. Here we are. I want to see if there's anybody in here besides me. It's just me right now. We are a channel that we can have opposing ideas. We don't have to have all the solutions. We can disagree with each other. And that's okay. That's totally okay. I think that's absolutely fine. I think once we stop dialoguing and, when we start villainizing those who have different views than we do, that's not safe. And it doesn't create the unity that we need to see in our culture. Again, I need to lower this too. I'm going to fix my camera. Give me a second. I use this camera for work too. I work from home. I love my studio. I love my lights. Go lay down, Priscilla. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Yeah, you can get up there with Diamond. Lay down. And you can stay right there. I love these lights. They're so pretty. So yeah, there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot going on. This world is chaotic right now. I don't recognize the America we're in. I'm hoping that we can find a way to come back. I hope we can figure this out. War is happening. Places are getting invaded. There's a lot going on. And I'm just curious how all of y'all are handling this. And what do you guys do? What do you guys do to cope? And so I'm just going to throw on and listen to some of my music like I always do. I'm going to save this one for later. What I think I'm going to do is play some more of my music because that doesn't get copyright like everything else that I do does. Everything I put out, man, even my videos that I did with Adam got copyright strike and denied. And it's like I thought I could do his, but apparently we can't. No, not wanting to play that one. I want to play. What do I want to play? I know what we'll play. This one should be fine. Let's do a live acoustic set. Let's listen to this for a while until I get people in here. We're gonna bust this guy out.
We can tell you Carl's Jr.'s new $5.99 Cali XL burger has double the beef of a Big Mac for lunch.
Alright, here we go. Let's listen to this for a minute as I collect my thoughts. Oh, it's me.
Good, you all? I'm going to be sharing a little snippet of my former band, Sugar.
That's
Tits.
my old studio
this
from my
was
other
an acoustic set that we
my
did.
other house before I moved.
It was a minute ago. I didn't have my sleeve back then, but it was a benefit concert for Christine before she passed, and she passed away about 5 years ago. So this is a minute ago.
Now it's
probably
been like
about
7
6 years
years
ago or so. But we do, I think, 2 or 3 songs on here, and I just wanted to share them with you, so I hope you enjoy them.
If you're just tuning in,
bless.
leave a comment so I know who's on here. I can't see who's on here. I'm just doing some intro stuff so we can have some conversations.
Super.
Get me playing guitar the old
I just wanted to
school
say
way.
thank you so much for coming out tonight. If you
But
haven't
leave a
figured
comment
out,
in the
this
chat.
is a benefit for
Let's talk.
me and for my family. I was
May
diagnosed
she
with
rest in
stage 3
peace.
breast cancer back in 2010. And then a couple of years ago, I was re-diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, which is terminal.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting to win the battle against cancer.
She didn't
I'm just
win the
fighting
battle.
to get some more time with my family. Alternative treatments are working, but I don't have the money
They
to
were.
pay for them. So I'm just asking anyone that I know and friends and family to help so that I can spend more time with my friends and my children and my beautiful husband. So thank you again.
Here's a funny story about this stream here, or this show. I got really inebriated in this show. This is before I this is a while ago. So I wasn't walking with the Lord like I'm trying to now, but I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. It's tough. Oh, people make it hard, and I know it's not about people, but oh my gosh, people make it hard. But so I got really inebriated in this show, and I'm surprised I could play because I was a little out there with it. But you know, you start to get memory with the songs. But if you're just tuning in, leave a comment so I can talk with you and we could chat and stuff. But she was doing this auction, and it was an auction of, it was a picture of a celebrity. I have it somewhere, I don't remember, with signature on it. And it was one of those, silent auctions. And I was so inebriated. I signed up in there, and I first put the highest, it says suggested minimum. So I put, it's a picture, right? It's an 8x11, I think. So I think I put $100 down, and then, we played the show, and I'm having some drinks, and there's a lot of bands playing, whatever. And I look, and there's no one else on there, so I put my name again. And then I got so inebriated that I put my name, and I kept outbidding myself, not realizing that I was outbidding myself. So I ended up paying her, I don't know, it was like $400 for this picture that was just probably worth, $10. But I helped her treatments and stuff. But her treatments, what she was doing, it was actually really cool. She was getting 450,000 cc's, 450,000 something of vitamin C. And it was a drip that they'd put in a port, right? And it really turns into like a hydrogen peroxide. And it was actually healing her cancer. It was going away, but it was an alternative treatment. The insurances wouldn't cover it. She couldn't afford the payments. They had to stop, and she passed away. I went into that in my last live. It kind of broke my heart.
For coming.
Well, let's listen to the music. Let's get into this. Sorry. Leave a comment in the chat, guys. Talk to me.
Walking numb and wandering around. How did I get here?
It's a clean version of a distorted song.
Haven't I been good? Haven't I?
I just have this tattoo right here.
Why is it so damn easy for people to
Hurt me.
My heart and eyes have always been kept open.
She has such great voice.
Distract someone who hasn't even spoken. Clenching my fist doesn't work. Nobody cares if
Talk to me, guys, in the chat. Let me know who's in here. I wanna talk with you guys. My arm was almost a virgin at that time. Oh, come on. Buzzkiller. Here we go.
Haven't I been good? Haven't I stayed worthy? Why is it so damn easy for people
Where's my
to
kiddo
hurt
at?
me? My heart and eyes have always been kept open. How can you judge someone who hasn't even spoken?
Camera's right there.
Haven't I been good? Haven't I stayed worthy? Why is it so damn easy for you to hurt me? My heart and eyes have always been kept open.
We didn't really capture the sound very well on this, but aw, Teal Bird, I miss her. Teal was a monster at bass. Ah, that's a great song. Great song.
Can you get a little bit more guitar on the monitor, please?
Can I get a little bit of guitar on the monitor? We always say that, and then they never do it, and then we're like, all right, that's good, because we just give up. But yeah, that was our song Strife. It was just about, you know, being judged by your cover, people not really knowing who you are, and yeah. So there's a lot going on in our world. What do you guys think about what's going on in Venezuela and, you know, attacking that country, taking out the ruler, taking over that country, I should say. Not that necessarily attacking the country, taking over that country. What are your thoughts on that? I'm okay to hear the left side, the right side. I'm just curious where you guys are at that. Or what about, you know, the two shootings in Portland, the shooting of two people in Portland from ICE, or the one going on, I believe it's in Minnesota with Renee Good, and that shooting, which killed Renee. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I mean, there's so much going on in our culture right now. You know, what are your thoughts on, you know, the U.S. trying to take over Greenland? You know, just curious. Let's have some conversations. Get in the chat. Let's talk about these things. You know, I want to talk about some stuff. Priscilla, I love the kisses so much. I do. But can you not for just a minute? I mean, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. She's just chomping on my hand. Thank you for the love. You know, I want to talk about, you know, the struggles that I'm having with, like, you know, dysfunctional people, and how to navigate that, and just the stresses of dealing with people that, you know, sometimes people are just, and I'm talking about people that, you know, blood, family, specifically those kinds of things. Sometimes it's just a little brutal, you know? Yeah, I just, what a day. Let's talk. How do you guys get through chaos? How do you guys navigate dysfunctional people? How do you navigate, you know, my family? I feel like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, you know, I'm not out here to hurt people's feelings, but, you know, people don't care about mine. They just don't care about mine. I'm the cash cow, right? They come to me when they need money. They come to me, and they only have bad things to say about me, and they don't ever talk to me and be like, hey, how's it going? I love you. It's always like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, should have done this, should have done that. I'm not even in like conversations with them. You know, they just come in and, you know, your songs are demonic, and, oh, you know, you're so selfish, and, oh, why can't you give more money, and you're so selfish, and what? How do you guys handle that? I'm just curious, because it is very stressful. And, you know, I moved away from a lot of dysfunction early on. I used to always joke and say, we were all in California, we're all in LA. And you say, yeah, my family, after all of this horrible, like, abuse that went down, and dealing with, like, you know, my uncle going into prison, all this stuff. I mean, good stuff. I'm glad he went to prison. After all of that stuff was done, you know, people were like, I'm out of here. And so my family went east to Tennessee, and I was like, you know what? I do not want to join them. I am good. I'm going north. I went north to Oregon. And then slowly, you know, they started to, you know, I brought my mom out here, and then I started to see my family more, because, you know, they never would visit me. I'm insignificant nobody to them. I'm their punching bag. That's how I feel. They have so much they don't agree with, and they make it known. I just kind of stay out of their lives as much as I can, because I'm just over the drama. And, you know, and I love them, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't have, you're taking away my peace, and I don't want to deal with it. So how do you guys navigate that? You know, I see a couple of you guys in on here. I don't know who's listening. Leave a comment in the chat. But how do you navigate that? How do you navigate, family and you want to be gracious and kind, but I've put in boundaries. I put in clear boundaries, and I've honored my boundaries over the last I would say year and a half. And what I'm starting to realize is they don't respect my boundaries, and they see my boundaries as me being going to the ocean, going to the beach. They see me as going to the beach. I'm okay with them seeing me that way. I really am. I don't care. Like, you're not adding any value to my life. Like, all I get is negative Nancy, negative naysaying 100% of the time. I don't get anything positive ever. So, like, you're not adding to my life. So I could care less, but how do you guys navigate that? Like, what do you guys do? I mean, leave me a comment. Let's talk. Also, if you guys could like this live, it does help the algorithm. If you can get the word out to people that we all talk to, if we have mutual people, hey, Amy's on live. Let's get in there. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it, because it's stressful. It's stressful. Now, it's not like going to ruin my day. I'm going to live my life. I'm over the drama, but it is stressful. I wish that things would be a lot smoother. It's not. I wish we can work things out. But I'm not going to be the cash cow anymore. I'm not. You got the wrong person, And it's so funny. I just can't. I'm putting it all in songs, which I've written so many songs about this stuff. If there's a divide in the family now, there's going to be one later after I put out all this stuff. I'm calling things out. I'm calling it out. I don't care. I'm throwing all my garbage out there in my music. With that said, I dropped a song today. Now, how many of y'all, talking to you up here, how many of you guys have listened to my new song that I dropped today? No, I didn't throw my garbage out there. It's a song. It's more of a political song. My stance on where I land on the powers that be, war, and all those different things. It's called Wolves in the Smoke. I'm going to play it on this live. But it would be nice if y'all would go over and watch my video I dropped today. And leave a comment, leave a like, share it, because again, I don't get a lot of views. It's less than 100. It's been out it's been out 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's been out 8 hours. 8.5 hours. It's been out 8.5 hours. I got like 40 views on it. Maybe like 30. I'm hoping one day people will rock with my music. I'm confident I'm going to rock with my music. Especially the new stuff that will come out later this year. I'm doing multiple collabs. I'm literally pouring out my heart, blood, and soul, and I'm telling my story. I haven't really done that before. All of my songs before I've written for other people to sing, and now I'm doing this. And so, hi, thank you for the kisses, baby. So yeah, I'm curious, guys. Let me know, how do you handle the stresses of life? Like, what do you do to recenter yourselves? And as I'm waiting for you guys to throw some comments in the chat, I'm going to continue this video because all of my other videos get copyright strikes, and I'm just like, I can't win. It's like every live, I'm starting to like hide them because like they're denying my claim, saying, no, we want the money for your live. And I'm like, you're not getting it. So I just put them all in private. I'm not sharing it. I put in the work, and you're going to, no, I don't think so. But let's listen to this next song.
Does it sound okay?
Sugar Tits.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, Christine, and I miss you.
Thank you.
I miss you so much. Now, this song is called Looks Like Rain, that we're going to play here. And I wrote this song. It's about a broken relationship. Like, the relationship's messed up, but you're the one at fault. It's not the other person. It's you're the one at fault. And that's the angle we wanted to take on the song, Looks Like Rain.
Okay.
It's unplugged. It's unplugged version, but here we go.
Can you hear us? Okay.
Start talking to me in the comments,
Thank
guys.
you.
Leave a comment. Let's engage in conversation. Let's have a two-way conversation.
Coming down from my high horse for just a to know that I have learned so much from you. And I can be so stubborn that it just won't get through.
Guys, leave a comment in the chat. Let's talk.
You tried so hard, and I'm better because of you. And I remember all the good times that we shared. You were always hurt by me. And even though I know I can't take it back at all, baby, I would if I could. You were always good to me. I was so undeserving.
I was also plastered.
Everything you needed. I hope this gives you
Cindy says, and Cindy, thank you for leaving a comment. I really appreciate you. And she said, lost my beautiful hubby just 3 years ago in a horrible car crash. First of all, before we even read the rest of the comment, I want to say I'm very sorry. Please send my condolences. I give you my condolences. Man, I could not imagine what you've had to go through to deal with just the loss of your husband, let alone the rest of the stuff that you said here. You said, lost my hubby just 3 years ago in a horrible car crash. They were speaking of family, friends, and acquaintances and all that. They came out of the woodworks with all their stories of woe. Every last one, fam and friend, had money on their mind, cleaned house. I mean, that is just, it's so horribly, it makes me sick to my stomach. And that's what seems to be happening now in my family, and it's just disgusting. And then Cindy goes on, listen to your heart, and so it will tell you who needs to be removed so that your peace is first and foremost. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, you know what? You know what my heart's telling me? It's telling me I don't give a F anymore. I don't care. I don't care. You can try to manipulate me all you want. You can give me the guilt all you want. You can hate on me all you want. I don't care. You're just giving me material to write another song, and I'm going to release that song. So keep it on up. Give me the material. My pen's out. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. That's what it's making me do. And I'll tell you what, my writing has been unhinged. In an absolute good way. It's been very unhinged, and the stuff that's coming out is incredible. With that said, have you heard the new song that I dropped this morning? Now, if you haven't, you need to. We're going to check it out on here anyways, but we need to. You got to get on there and listen to a comment write a comment and like and share it, those kinds of things, because I'm a small fry. I need everyone's help. I need everyone's help knowing that that we're in here, that we're doing the lives. I'm trying to get more personal. I want to talk with my people, and when I say my people, that's you guys. You're my people. Priscilla always wants to show her face. She always has to get on my lap every time I do a live. The camera's right there, baby. There it is, right there. She's like, hi. I'd love to be the center of attention. That is my job. That's what I love. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Give me a kiss. Oh, I love this dog. This dog's so good. She's so good to me. So yeah, I'm in a place where I just don't care. I honestly have 0 F's to give. Like, you know what? I'm honestly just, my filter
It's not been in the greatest place because I'm so burnt out of people just, if you're not going to be nice, listen, let's back up. Social media is one thing, right? People, if you're not nice on social media, you suck. I've got this for you. That's all I got to say, right? You suck. But social media, like, I don't care. People are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to say their things. That's fine. It's social media. I don't care. You do you. That's fine. But when it comes to people who, how do I say this? They insert themselves unwantedly into your story, your life, to critique you, to tell you how horrible you are, to tell you that you're demonic. I'm praying for you. Girl, you don't even go to church. You don't need to pray for me. Like, that's fine. You're selfish, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. What do I do now? They slander my name. I moved away from this area. They've had a year and a half to not have me rebuttal anything because I haven't given them time of day. And they share their stories about me. And, I guarantee you it's exaggerated, not true. Blah, 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 share their stories. You're going to do all that. And then you're going to only call me when you need something. And it's always this. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Start writing songs with Ren. Money, money, money. Baby, can you go lay down? Thank you. You add no value to my life. You don't check in on me at all. You just have, I don't have time for you. I'm over it. Now, Cindy, I really adore you. You're such a sweetheart. I really, really value you. So listen to your song this morning. The words are intense. Wow, gigantic. Yeah. This, I this is where I've been at, Cindy, with my music. I started rapping in May. That's about as early as I've never rapped before May. Now, I've been a musician, obviously. I've written tons of songs. I know my way around a studio. I know how to write. I'm a lyricist. I'm a songwriter. I can do that stuff. But I never really rapped. I can break down bars. Because I'm a lyricist. I understand, a lot. I miss some bars, but I think I'm pretty good at breaking down bars, too. I do a really good job on that. People have compared me to the female version of Knox Hill, and I'm flattered. Thank you. God, that's awesome. That's incredible. I'm not, but thank you, right? So I know I could do that. But I started rapping in May. I dropped my album in April, started rapping in May, and, I wrote a lot of songs, and I recorded a lot of songs, and I mixed and mastered a lot of songs in that time. I've been writing since May. I've been writing nonstop. And I've been sitting on these songs because my cadence isn't as good in May as it is now. And it's I haven't had a lot of time. What is it? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. We're almost in February, January. So 9 months. So some of the songs, I slur my words a little bit because, I'm rapping fast and my cadence isn't the greatest. And this was one of those songs. It wasn't the greatest. I could have, my mix wasn't the greatest. I think I have it's just, it's not bad. I put it out. I wouldn't put it out if I thought it was garbage. So it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. But I decided, I'm going to release these songs anyways because I want people to see the progression, my growth, and these songs aren't as personal as the ones that I'm going to be dropping because I'm dropping a whole bunch of, I am sharing so much of my life in my songs coming out this year that it's just it's all going to be out there. It's all going to be out there. Amie, I bought a 2026 calendar called F It. A calendar for the tired ass woman. Get yourself one. It says it all every month. I have a song that's called Leave Me the F Alone. I don't censor it in the song. It used to be our anthem. We'd play it live, and I might have to play it on here one day. Yeah, I might do that. I might play it on here one day. We'll see. Do you get censored for dropping? I don't know if you get demonetized for dropping the F-bomb on YouTube or not. I have no idea. I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm sharing everything, and I'm over it. I'm curious, what are you guys' thoughts? If you're in here, if you're on the live, go in the chat. If you're a regular, I'll give you a wrench, make you a moderator. You don't have to moderate, but I'll give you access. We want to talk. We want to get together. We want to build community. Join my Discord. If you haven't, I know that you have, Cindy. Thank you. Let's get on there. Let's talk. Let's engage. Because I let me say this. Oh, what good. I'm glad you just real excited to see the collabs going up. So I got one of the verses back on one of the collabs that I'm doing, and there all the collabs I'm writing the music for except for one. One sent me this song, and it's like I'm like, oh, how am I gonna do this one? And I wrote the verse. I'm gonna rewrite it because I don't like what I've done so far. It's okay, but I gotta match the intensity. I'm not gonna be out rapped. That's just gonna be my thing. And if someone's gonna out rap me, I'm gonna outright. My lyricism is gonna be above. I'm gonna find a way to break through and not just be a shadow on a song. But I got a verse back today on a song that we're putting out there. It is fire. It is fire. And I think I gave them like 40 seconds on this song for their verse, and I took like 3 minutes for mine. I am going off the rails. It's a fire song. Oh, the song is so good. It is so good. All of them are. So, and they are getting so much better quality. Yeah. I can't wait to share that. I have another song my next song that I'm gonna be dropping. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. I want to give this song momentum. I'll probably start dropping songs every 2 or 3 weeks, with the exception of when I'm in Pakistan next month because I'm gone for most of the month. I'll do some lives there, I'm sure, but I won't be able to do like mini reactions or anything like that. I won't be able to drop music while I'm out there. But the next song I think that I'm dropping is well, you see my Michael Kelly right there. Hold on, I got it right there. Hold on, right there. That brown guitar right there, that one right there. That dark brown one, that's my Michael Kelly. That one's in it. The Sugar Tits one, this one here, that one's in it. Which other guitar did I put in it? My Fender over here, this brown one, is in it. So I put those 3 guitars in it. I didn't use my Squire because that's too bluesy. My bass over on the wall over here, behind me over here, is in it. And it is in your face distortion. It's fun. If I drop that one's not as hip hoppy. It's more going back to my roots. Look at this. Look who's on here, guys. Look in the chat. Higher Ground Vibes. And if you guys know who that is, I got a crush on that guy. Don't tell my husband, but that guy's a hottie. Oh wait, that is my husband. Guys, subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. So yeah, here we are. We're talking family drama. We're talking politics, Venezuela. We're talking Renee Good in Minneapolis. And, I'm sure that people have opposite views than I do on that. Some people agree, some people don't agree. I think it's fine to have different views. We can keep that civil. We're talking the shooting from ICE towards 2 people in Portland. We're talking the $500 billion increase to our defense budget, which that doesn't just happen, by the way. That people don't just increase a budget by $500 billion unless they're planning something or something's in the works. So preparing for what could be a global conflict. Let's talk about all of it. Throw in your comments. Throw in your thoughts. I'm curious. My hubby's getting off there, says, I love you, talk to you later, getting dinner with my grandpa. You're meeting with your grandpa? Which one? Leonard? Just curious. Well, anyways, you probably meant to say grandma. You said grandpa. But tell him I said hi. So yeah, I want to talk about all of it. Really? Oh, that's going to be interesting. Well, tell him I said hi. Hopefully you guys can
Speaking of family conflicts, I'm not going to get into that one. But, yeah, drama, drama, drama. Lots of it. And, you know, my family sees this stuff. I don't even care. I don't even care. Like, deal with it. I mean, I like to work things out with people, but, you know, if you're not going to, you know, enhance my life, I'm not going to be there to partake in yours. Period. Like, you know, and they're like, oh, you're a pastor. Well, you know what? So what? I'm not your pastor. And I'm not pastoring a church right now. I gave that up. So let's deal with that. I didn't give up pastoring because I still go and do overseas work as a pastor. I still speak, you know, nationally as a pastor. But I gave up being a, you know, I'm done. Like, I can't deal with it. Like, you know, as a pastor, like, seriously, I'm like the target. I get hit from all angles. Higher Vibe says, I'll enhance your life, baby. Just kidding, being cute. Okay, well, you're not here, so I'm going to be not using your enhancements tonight. You can read between those lines all you want. Did I say that out loud on a live? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? So yeah, you guys are in the chat. I'm sorry, if you're on here, leave a comment in the chat, like the video. It helps the algorithm. Trying to grow. I suck at like announcing this stuff. I'm not good at it. Cindy says, stand up for you, Amie. No one else will when the crap really hits. Well, she put the shit emoji, so yeah. My language isn't the greatest the last couple of weeks because I've been really angry and pissed off. So, yeah. Oh, and I lost my 42 pounds. Watch. Look. Hold on. Let me show it. I've lost weight. See? I'm skinnier. Oh, what's exciting the most about me losing weight right now? Let me just say this. My thighs no longer rub together. My legs have gotten skinnier, so I don't get the thigh rub no more, which was new to me since marriage. So it's nice not having that no more. But yeah, I am going to stand up for me. Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate you. Let's see, what else can we talk about? So let's talk about Venezuela. Let's get a little controversial. You know, I probably have more of a liberal view on this than my conservative friends on here. Should we have taken out the president like we did? Not taken out, but arrested him? Listen, I'm all for people being held accountable for their crimes. I am. I really am. But intent and motive is also really important. And I believe, just as my perspective, I could be wrong. Hey, been wrong before. I'll admit if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but I don't think we went in there to take him out because of trying to be a just country. I think we took him out because we want the oil. And I am not into geopolitical politics. I don't know all the ins and outs of what the powers behind the scene know. I don't know if Venezuela is selling all their oil to China, and I don't know the ins and outs. So I'm not here to like dispute all that. I'm just giving my 2 cents from my limited perspective. Thank you, Cindy. I feel fabulous. I'm kind of stuck on my weight right now, right where I'm at. I'm trying to get past this. I'm technically still about 10 pounds overweight. I still want to lose like 35 pounds to kind of put me in the middle, but I'm getting there. I'm working. We're getting there. Eating healthy. I'm eating less. I haven't worked out in a month, but I am working out. I'm trying to. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Venezuela. I think intent is really important. My fear is that if we start acting like an empire and not a republic, not a democracy, whatever you want to call it, and we start acting like an empire, even though world power, it's going to empower other countries to do the same thing. So if we're going to go in there and take over a country just because we want to, because they have oil, then what stops China from taking over Taiwan? What stops Russia from
stopping the fight with the Ukraine until they get the land they want? What stops all of this stuff? So I think it sets a bad precedence. But again, this is my limited perspective. You know, I'm not a political, guru like a lot of these people, but I do think intent is important. So if we had gone in and taken out the president of Venezuela because of X, Y, and Z, and those were the motives behind it, I'm all for it. He's taken out. Does that mean that the people of Venezuela are going to be free? I hope so. I hope they have but intent's important. My goodness. So, we're going to go on and we're going to listen to, I think it's the third song. I think it's actually Pain. I'm doing Pain on here. Let's see what this third song is. Let's go through this so I can rest my voice for 1 second.
Thank you. Thank you. I gotta laugh or I'm gonna cry, so. Okay, last one.
Oh, I miss you, Christine. You're my best friend. Yeah, this is Pain.
Baby, be careful about the way you feel for me. I'll live to destroy you beyond imagining. Make no mistake, I love your ways. Baby, be careful about the way you look at me. You think what I've shown you is all you'll ever see. Make no mistake, I love your ways. I live to see your smiling face, but I'm so jagged you can't hold me. I'm so down you can't console me. Living, breathing picture of pain.
You get really progressive here on an acoustic guitar. And I was inebriated. That's my girl. That's my girl.
Be careful, baby, be careful.
So yeah, there it is. I think what we'll do next, we're gonna talk for a little bit here, guys. If you're just joining in, hop in the chat. Let me know where you're coming from. We're talking everything. We're talking family drama. We're talking music. We're talking Venezuela. We're talking ICE. We're talking politics. We're talking geopolitical. We're talking crap. Let's get in there. And if you get in the chat, say hi. Also, hit that like button because it helps the algorithm for me. But what we just listened to right now is my friend Christine, my old band, Sugar Tits. Yeah, you got that right. Sugar Tits, as in titties, as in, free the ladies. Sugar Tits. Christine passed away about 7 or 8 years ago. Gosh, 2017, 2018. Time flies. But the reason I've been doing my music, my old music, is, man, I every single live I do anything I get the strikes on, and I'm just, I don't want to lose my channel. And if I don't get strikes, I don't get the copyright strike, I get the claims. And my last one that I did with Adam Calhoun, I did 4 of his songs, and all 4 of those songs got striked. So I disputed it. I put it in there, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing a reaction and blah, blah, blah. And then they rejected my claim. I'm like, okay, well. So I took the video down because I'm not sharing it. Sorry. I put all of my time and effort to talk to my friends and my peeps. And I don't want someone else getting the moolah for it. So I just said, well, I'll just do some of my music on here just to keep it safe. And I know I can monetize and, do that. So with that said, if y'all are joining, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment section. So, Cindy, in your comments, you said, I am just praying for the people of Venezuela. I am right there with you, girl. That for the first time in decades, they see and taste and experience freedom. Other than that, what happened and why and how is way above my pay grade. I absolutely feel you. It's above mine too, but you know what? It's weird because I never reacted to political things like I could do in music because it's there, it's in the climate, but I've never got emotionally fired up. And I think with all the drama and the crap that I'm dealing with my family and life and people in the last couple of weeks, it's just you know what? My emotions are already elevated. I'm already at my wit's end. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And when these things happen, it hits the rawness of my spirit, and I get so angry. And I'm not here to call out left or right because the left and right isn't doing it. It's the powers that be. Let's just call it. It's 2 sides of the same coin. The powers that be are going to do what the powers that be are going to do. At this point, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it. Even if you try, you vote your conscience, you try to get the person in that you think is going to be the best one, they don't do what we always ask them to do when you try to get them in there. So, and that's left and right. So, yeah, let's talk. Let's see what else there's to talk about. I put a post on my socials. Guys, follow me on Facebook. I do a lot of stuff on there. I do a lot of stuff in here. I do a lot of stuff on my, I don't do a lot yet, but I'm going to be doing a lot more on my Discord. But I posted a video of Renee Good, and, she's been classified as a domestic terrorist. Could that have been handled better? I believe absolutely. Absolutely could have been handled better. Should she have been killed? Hell no. She shouldn't have been killed. Should she have run towards the officer? No. But was she a domestic terrorist? Well, the video I put up there today, I say no. She was being friendly. She was even telling people hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. One officer was telling her to get out of the car. The other one was saying, get out of here. And, and then she gets killed. And I mean, that's where I land. I know people land differently because everything these days is a hot topic, You guys are going to argue over this mouse, argue over it. People are going to say it's black. No, it's gray. No, it's cool. No, it's not. It's needed. No, it's not. Everyone argues over everything. So that's what that is. But yeah, I think, again, from my limited perspective, I think ICE is getting out of control. And my concern is, do I believe that we need immigration and border control and
yeah, I do believe that. I actually am on board with having strong borders. Having people come in legally. I'm okay with that. I am not okay with with where this is headed. And regardless of if the left's wrong or the right's wrong, if the left's right or the right's right, regardless, it is in the best interest of the entire country for the political powers to read the room. And if you're going to put America first, you got to put America first. If that's what you're going to run on and say America first, then read the room. And if this is such a hot topic with so many people, maybe try different approaches. Maybe try doing it another way. Because the way that it's going now isn't working. And all it's doing is causing more division, more hatred, more deaths that we don't need, more heartlessness, callousness. We don't need that either. I feel like I'm going to become a 60s child. I was born way after the 60s, but we need a little bit more love. We need to come back to love. Does that mean that we don't call people out when they do things? No, we call them out. Does that mean that we don't share our opinions? No, we share our opinions. But we've got to find a way to do it with love again. Got to do it. Before I get into my release that has been heard today, let's do another oldie. This is not that old. I want to play this one. Lay down, Priscilla. Let's get into Ghost in My Bloodline. I want to be rich.
Wishing for more money?
And
all
here's
you need
why.
Is your phone. No. Go.
Let's get into this. Hold on here. Let's go back. Hold on. There we go. I put out this song. This is one of the first songs that I put out. Hold on. Get out of here. What's going on here? Stop. There we go. All right. I put this song out. It's one of the first songs that I got vulnerable on. It's not as... Well, it's honest. It's not as brutally honest as I'm going to get in my future songs and brutally vulnerable that I'm going to get. It's vulnerable. It's where I'm at. But this is a song that I wrote to my dad. Now, it's a little... Again, I'm a little frustrated. I love my family. I do. Everything's drama. I sent this song to my mom and to my siblings. None of them have listened to it. Not one. And it's like, well, you don't even support like the things that I do. And this is like an important song. This is something I really put out my heart in. Not one. The only comments I ever get from my family is, I can't believe you think of lyrics like these. You're demonic. I'm praying for you. Okay. Yeah, I haven't let that go. Lay down. Diamond, lay down. Priscilla, lay down. Thank you. Stay. So no one in my family is there to listen to and support my music, but they definitely want me to support their wallets. Like, come on. You can't even watch the video? You can't even listen to it? Like, give me your thoughts on it. You can't even, put a little heart on it or a little comment? You don't even watch it? Okay. Because I'm pouring out my lifeblood and you could care less. And yet I'm the one that's... Okay. So, I wrote this. It's a song about my dad. I know it doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people. It means a lot to me. It's not a hit. I didn't try to really promote it because it's more of a personal song. But Ghost in My Bloodline. Let's listen to it.
Laugh louder. If you were here, would I still cry this quiet?
They say you look like me, but I never got to see. 8 months old when you slipped away. Now I walk through life in a missing frame. I got your name, but no hello. Just a ghost in my bones where love should grow. I'm a daughter of a man I barely knew, but somehow I bleed like I buried you.
If you would stay, who would I be? Would the dark still feel like home to me? Would I still freeze when people leave? Or would your arms have taught me peace? Would I still fight just to feel alive? Would I still run from love
candles in a house of silence. No one clapped at my school parade. Did you miss it all, or were you afraid? Would you have taught me how to fix the sink, or warned me not to trust how some men think? Would you have said I look like you, then told me what a real man doesn't do? I hear you laugh in the quietest storms, in lullabies that were never born. They say you died a good man young, so why does it hurt like I was the one? I've been raising myself in a world without math. Learned to stitch up my wounds with a pin in the past. Was your silence the cause of your sacrifice, or did fate rob me blind in the name of life? I write rhymes like I'm digging your grave again, just to find a piece of you hid in the paint. I'm the daughter of a man turned myth. Now I breathe through a name that don't exist. Did you love deep? Did you love loud? Would you still be proud if you saw me now? I'm half of your shadow and none of your smile, and I've been searching for your voice in my soul for miles. I don't know your laugh, don't know your hands, but I carry your anger like a second chance. I'm the echo of hugs I never got, the scream in my lungs that God forgot. Every scar I wear is part you, part fight, part little girl just begging for light. I ain't bitter, I'm just built from lack. You died once, I relive it back.
If you had lived, would I still awake in empty rooms where your absence prayed? Would I still doubt every smile I fake? Or would your arms have kept me safe? I see you now in every wrong turn, and every tear let quietly burn. The mirror don't know lie, but it don't explain. Oh, I see your face in all my pain. You're the silence in my thunder, the goodbye in my skin. You're the start of my story, and the never again. If you had stayed, who would I be? Would the dark still feel like home to me? Would I still freeze when people leave? Or would your arms have taught me peace? Would I still fight just to feel alive? Would I still run from love or let it thrive? I see your face in the corners of pain. Goose walks through my blood like red.
So there it is, guys. That's what I wrote to my dad. I think what I'm going to do is, I mean, we're still talking. We're talking Venezuela, obviously, and where we land on that, and ICE, and all the stuff that's going on. Military conflicts all over the world, Iran, Israel, let's just go down the list. You know, and I know that there's people in my feed and in my chats who don't believe that Israel belongs in the land, and there's people that do. I do land on, you know, the biblical principles, at least from my perspective. The way I interpret the word myself is that, you know, it is their land, obviously. And I know that's controversial for a lot of people, and that's fine. I mean, to each their own. At the end of the day, what I believe and what you believe is irrelevant when it comes to other countries, because it's not going to change that. But this one's a double loss here. This song that I wrote to my dad, because my mom still hasn't heard it, you know, and I sent it to her and she just hasn't listened to it. And when did this come out? It came out a while ago, you know, and I've even asked her, I'm like, hey, have you listened to the song I wrote about Dad? No. I'm like, are you gonna listen to it? And just nothing. So it's such a complicated, dysfunctional mess, is what it is. And I love my mom. I love my mom to death. I just don't know how to handle, you know, the accusations and the fact that, not accusations, but it's, well, you know, it's like I'm the selfish one, and it's like, yeah, okay, let's see, I'm selfish because I flew out to Tennessee and moved you out here and took you into my home and took care of you, and then I had a health issue where I had to move and sell my home, so you know you wouldn't move, you wouldn't get out, um, hoarded in my house, you know, and took, it was so much stuff I had to repair on the house. It's fine. Had to, you know, had to pay you $10,000 to get out of the house. You know, the only way that you would go. Then we had to get you, my sister and I had to help, and we had to pay to get you and your dogs and all your family to the house that you're in, find you the apartment that you're in. And I'm the selfish one. I get it. Yeah, I know. I'm selfish. Yep, that's me. Selfish. Just breaks my heart. Sorry, I'm on a little tangent here. If you're just joining, you know, and we're just talking, we're just kind of going over things. Throw a comment in the chat. Let me know you're here. Ask me a question. We're talking about anything, really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play my song that I dropped today. You know, Wolves in the Smoke. And then we're going to do some reactions. I'm on a list where these are independents that I know I won't get strikes on. So they tend to send me the emails, and I haven't reacted to really a lot of them. But I think I can start doing them in the lives, and I think that'll be good. Start tagging and getting the word out. There's another artist. Oh, what was his name? I did like 1 or 2 reactions to him. I think I'm gonna start doing those on here too, because he's such a good artist. What is his name? I gotta find him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Wolves in the Smoke. If you guys could do me a favor, like, this is so important because I just dropped the song today. It doesn't have many views yet. Let me see how many views it has.
I was site direct.
Hold on. I'm going to go in through this way. Let's see here. Oh, look at Hanging with Amie. That's me. Let's close that out. It's got 37 views. That's all it's got in 9 hours. Let's see what hold on. Let's refresh that. Yeah, it's only got 37 views in 9 hours. If you guys would be willing just to help, because I'm a small fry, right? And I know these songs aren't always the greatest, and, you know, people are vibing to other things. I promise you, I know for a fact that the stuff I'm putting out later this year is fire. But I'm putting out the stuff that I've recorded. So if you guys know my story, I'm a guitarist, obviously, all the guitars. I'm a songwriter. I'm a lyricist. Like I'm a composer. I can do all those things. I make beats. I do all that stuff, right? I can do that. But I just started rapping in May, so 9 months ago. And a lot of these songs I wrote early on, the ones that I've been releasing, all the ones up to this point, they were written in the first couple of months of me rapping. And I know, like, my mix isn't the greatest. I think it's good enough to put out. So it's not like it's bad. I know that my cadence could be better, but I think my cadence is okay on it. And I know that my the way I'm slurring the words, I've gotten better at than are on these recordings. But I still want to play them to show, like, my growth track and, you know, me finding my lane in this genre of music. And I feel really confident and comfortable in where I'm headed with it. And so I dropped this morning. And if you could do me a favor and leave a comment on the actual video, this video, if you go to my page and just this video. But also, we're talking in here. So if you could leave a comment in here on this live, let's talk. Let's chat. Let's get to know one another. Let's get engaged. So I'm going to play this song, and then we'll talk some more. And then we're going to do some breakdowns of other songs. So let's play this one. This is my drop from today, Wolves in the Smoke. Sharing my opinions. You may not agree with it. Okay. Tell me about it. Talk to me in the comments. Let's talk about what you agree or disagree with on this. But here we go. Wolves in the Smoke. I'm gonna pause it for a second, and I might play this another day, just because I know that there's not people in here, and you know, when I play something, I really want it to be shared and things like that. So I'll wait. No big deal. So what I'm gonna do instead of playing this one now is I'm gonna go ahead and react to Scatterbrain. Look What You Made Me Do. So let me pull this one up here.
You know,
Hold on.
I've always found it strange.
Let's get this one up here. Copy, paste. I'm gonna put this one in here. All right, here we go.
If I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory, savings.
Are you?
Skip that. All right, so I don't know who Scatterbrains is. I don't know if I'm going to subscribe to Scatterbrains. This was sent to me to react to, so I'm going to react to it. This is Scatterbrain, Look What You Made Me Do. Oh, Taylor Swift cover. Oh, I love this song. I love this song. Okay, let's do this. What does that mean that it's going to get, if it's a cover, am I going to get a copyright on this? Well, I'm not going to do this one, guys, because I don't want to get a copyright claim on this. Because it's like every video I get gets that, and it's exhausting. So I will cover that another time. I'm not doing that one now. What we're going to do is JT Music, Cut the Lies. Let me get this one up here. Hold on. JT Music, Cut the Lies. This one was sent to me. I just don't want to get these strikes that I've been getting. Because they're... Hold on. We're not ready. Let me close this one out. Let's see here. Let me get back in here. I have to pull up a bunch of different screens in order to make this happen. All right, so this is Hollow Night Silks by JT Music. All right, let's listen.
If you follow, you'll find peace of mind in a silken slumber. Oh, till the time you're taking a sacrament, gave you a taste of playing the odds when you're placing your faith again. Eyes, heart shares was the promise of heaven. A body with hell above you that looms the cobweb of life. You drown in lullabies. How haunting a hymn, swim your soul in its threads. Though what's left of you once, every strand has been shred. Work hard and worship for what in exchange. Nothing.
Well, this is cool. This is kind of cool. It's different. It's kind of, it gives me this like anime Halloween vibe. Maybe it's because I just watched the previous one, sort of. Vocals are good. I like this one. Let's get this back just a little bit. Let's see here.
A body with hell above you that looms the cobweb of life. Onward your throne as you drown in lullabies. How haunting a hymn, swim your soul in its threads. Though what's left of you once, every strand has been shred. Work hard and worship for what in exchange. Nothing but the rosaries forming your change. As the chorus is wanting you to rise and recite this melody's all that you'll have left to fight. This is my song to write, intertwine, dark and light. May this song be my guide with every chord that I strike. This is my song to see.
What does that say?
That I strike. This is my
Hornet is the bit.
every chord that I strike. This is my.
All right. Hornet is the mysterious prince protector of, well, Halloweenist ruins. There it is.
the deuteragonist antagonist and the deuteragonist of Hollow Knight and the main protagonist of Hollow Knight, Silk Song. She wields a needle and thread with deadly. So this is I did get this right. This is an absolute anime Halloween vibe song. Okay.
This is my song to sing, not to soothe, but to sting. Come alive, cut the
Great voice.
free from the strings. What we thought was divine was all by design. Ivory towers built to bones. I'm in the shadow, but here I shine. Show you the kind of being who is highest. For a sinner is above the pious. Freedom is the fiber of all I weave. So you won't decide in what I believe. You try.
Girl, you gotta rap more.
The eye of my needle now only sees red. But what's in one feature thou shalt not deny. But that doesn't mean I can't make it right. This is my song to write, intertwine, dark and light. May this sword be my guide with every chord that I strike. This is my song to sing, not to soothe, but to sting. For a night serves her kingdom, not its king, nor its queen. I'm the end to a throne, I'm forsaking my crown. It's a pale compared to the fate which I'm bound. Little more will you kneel at the feet of false gods, and in dust stricken sealed, a cathedral facade. The discordant voices ascend from beneath.
I'm struggling wrapping my head around what this song is about. I'm not feeling personally the hook. I mean, the vocals are good. Her vocals are great. Her vocals are like incredible. Her rapping is like fire, but I'm not understanding the song. So because I guess I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm struggling a little bit with this one. I'm gonna have to check out maybe something else of hers and just.
The more will you kneel at the feet of false gods, an industry concealed, a cathedral facade.
A video game.
Voices ascend from beneath, like an abyssal force gone unfed, now unleashed. No more empty vessels sent off into night. Each heartbeat's a ballad, and hearts will unite. This is my song to write.
It's got a little bit of that like synth metal feel. It's got a little bit of like, I mean, not in the same vein, but like where Nightwish will do these weird transitions, and it's got that vibe a little bit. But I'm not understanding the context of the song at all. Like, if you guys know like what the song's about, or I'm just really struggling with it. It just looks like a Halloween video game to me.
This is my song to write, intertwine, dark and light. May the sword be my guide with every chord that I strike. This is my song to sing, not to soothe, but to sting. Come alive, cut the ties that bind me free from the strings.
It's great production. Is that it? All right, so just because I'm not feeling the song doesn't mean it's a bad song. I mean, she's got 5 million subscribers, JT Music, and obviously 712,000 views in a month. So that's impressive, but it's not my vibe. So like, I didn't understand the song. I didn't get it, and so, but that doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's just not my flavor personally. Her vocals were incredible, but I wasn't feeling the hook. You know, I guess I'm more of the old school, you know, like rock and, you know, even modern hip hop. Like I love hip hop, but I didn't get it personally. Maybe if I had the lyrics in front of me too, I would understand it. But I didn't know the references or anything, so it's very challenging for me.
But what I will say is very creative, and I don't knock any artist who's putting out any kind of music because I know how difficult it is. And the fact that you have 5 million subs is, Priscilla, I love you, but can you quit making out with my hand? Like, my hand is dog virgin. Let's keep it that way. I don't need you to, like, go to town on my hand, but thank you. You can just lay there. It's dog. So, Priscilla, seriously, stop. But I'm putting you over here because I don't want you to look at me. I appreciate the kisses, though. I do, but stay over there. Yeah, I just didn't get it, personally. I wasn't, again, not bad, but it's not my cup of tea, personally. So I don't think I'm the right one to evaluate that song. And again, they've got, 700,000 views. How many comments do they have on this? Oh, let's see here. They got to have comments. Where's the comment section on here? Here it is. Yeah, almost 1,000 comments, 800 comments. So, you work hard and worship for what in exchange? Nothing but the rosaries forming your chains. Let's see. So they're quoting a lyric. See, people understand the song here because, like, they're quoting other lyrics. Absolutely Shaw. Again, I don't even know the references here. So, yeah, I guess I'm not the one to do that on this one. All right. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to get out of here. I do want to say thank you guys for being a part of my ramblings. I've just been shooting the breeze, and I'm trying to get on here more. I'll find a rhythm, find our show. We'll find our niche. Listen to my song. I dropped it today. Show love, and thank you guys so much. I just want you guys to know that I love you, that God loves you, that God thinks you're awesome. I think you're awesome, and can't wait to see you guys again when we do more lives. I'll see you later. Bye.